Geeks Corner, I'm Mr. DAPs.
I'm Katie.
I'm Caitlin.
Zukazama!
What does that mean?
It means jump up or...
Squash banana.
Kind of. This is from different... It's from The Lion Guard. I watched a lot of Lion Guard this weekend.
I actually really like The Lion
I
Guard.
really like The Lion
It's
Guard.
very
too.
enjoyable to review.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Geeks Corner.
Welcome back to California. Thank you for bringing the weather from Oregon.
I tried.
Mm-hmm.
If you'd like to join the conversation and compliment me on my willingness to fly across state lines to be here tonight, or anything else, hashtag Geeks Corner on the Twitter so we may converse with you, the internet, our dear beloved friends.
And tonight we're going to start off, well, maybe not strong, but we're going to start off.
We're going to start.
We're going to start with a new hero, a new segment, a new... What are we going to call this? BaconMan Cam. That's what we're going to call this. So we have a remote right here that when I push this remote, you get to see BaconMan Cam. So let's see the BaconMan Cam.
BaconMan!
There he is. There he goes.
He's saying what we're all thinking.
Because really, what could be better in life than BaconMan playing basketball or hockey or sport?
Presumably BaconMan doing other things.
Chess.
Yeah, chess. Chess would be good.
Chess would be fun.
You
So,
are so lucky to have BaconMan as a brother.
Wow. Lucky.
That's a really amazing.
Gifts.
Yeah.
Gifts. Blessings.
what did you think of BaconMan Cam?
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
Caitlin,
I saw him over the weekend. We're good.
you saw BaconMan over the weekend?
What was it like? Did you get his autograph?
Did you see the sizzle reel ahead of time?
No. I actually didn't see him that much, but he did pick me up from the airport.
That's nice.
You got picked up from the airport by BaconMan.
Was the car sizzling?
No.
Did it pop?
He
That
didn't
was
bring
good.
me any
Did it
food.
smell wonderful?
No, he went to In-N-Out and didn't bring me any.
BaconMan, fail!
Bad move, BaconMan.
Hey, we still love you though.
All right, other
except-
things that happened over the weekend was Beauty and the Beast hit theaters and was a major hit. Was it number 7? 7th biggest release of all time or something, and number 1 PG release of all time. So
It made some money.
It made some money. It made some memories. It made some magic. It made something. Caitlin, what'd you think of the movie? That's why you're on the show, is to talk about Beauty and the Beast and how much you love it and how.
No pressure.
I mean, otherwise we'll just keep playing BaconMan Cam.
So I actually wasn't excited for this movie, and I saw it twice over the weekend. I actually enjoyed it. There were parts that I didn't like. Like, the biggest thing is they emphasize so much that they live in France, yet everyone has a British accent. And
Wait,
that
they
bothered
lived in
me a
France?
lot.
How did they live in France?
Yeah, that
Okay.
bothered me. Everyone had a British accent, and I was
Mhm.
like, wait. But, I mean, I, for the most part, enjoyed it. Didn't really like Be Our Guest, unfortunately. Didn't like the
So what did you
CGI
think
of the
was the
bees.
best song in the movie?
I love Evermore. I love it
And it's
so
the
much.
Beast song, right?
I love it.
Full disclosure, I have not seen the film
Yes.
yet, but I did like the song out of context.
I really liked that song.
I'm gonna go out and give my opinion on this one
ahead.
actually, and I thought it was boring.
Well, there you go.
And because I was comparing it to the Beast song in the Broadway musical,
Yeah.
which is so much stronger.
Which I haven't heard, so there you go.
See, that's why you're.
And I thought Evermore was a good standalone song. I just...
Do you know this song?
That's how I've heard it. That's all I've...
Yeah.
The Evermore song? Did you hear
Yes,
it
I've
yet?
heard it.
What'd you think?
It's a good standalone.
It's okay. It's just not great.
It hit to the point in the movie where I was like...
It's not gonna win an Oscar. I predict right now. Miss Bailey, you can
Put it
put it down.
Put it on the grid.
Mr.
chronicle.
Dapp says not gonna
Right.
win an Oscar. I was expecting more out of it.
Yeah.
Favorite character?
You know, LeFou, actually, I kind of enjoyed LeFou.
Kind of?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cogsworth.
What'd you think of the movie?
I liked how I was going with the question. I was like ready. I was like, answer! Not the
No.
question you were asking. My first opinion was that I didn't hate it. And I
Good start. Good start.
stand by it. It's getting compared a lot to Cinderella, which isn't really fair because Cinderella did not keep the musical elements of the original. And I feel like Cinderella was just
A stronger film.
very much a stronger film, and it stood alone very well. And at no point in Cinderella did I think I would just rather be watching the original. It was fantastic. And then this one, the entire time I would be like having fun and be like, but I could have this much fun watching the original animated version. Like I didn't.
On the
see-
flip side, I like some of the backstory development that they
That's
added in,
true,
which is the
yes.
reason I actually think you should go see it, because you have not seen it yet.
No, I have not.
And I did like some of the filling in some of the gaps that weren't addressed. I don't know that it was needed,
Yeah.
but it was a nice addition. And it actually, I thought, added a little depth to the Beauty and the Beast's story a little bit, and how they brought them together. It was a little bit more realistic in the way they did it.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a strength to it. I actually really liked Maurice. I think Kevin Kline needs to do more movies, because don't you think?
He was great.
Like, he was
in that
one
role.
of those, like, he didn't have a huge role, but he was solid. He wasn't over the top.
Yep.
It was believable, other than when he was getting chased by wolves. But
Were they CG to the extreme? Or?
I just didn't believe that he
Yeah.
was scared.
Yeah.
Like, there was multiple points throughout the movie where there was a corresponding emotion for whatever character was central to that. Like, Be Our Guest, that
Oh,
was one of the
gosh.
things, is,
Terrible.
spoiler alert, Emma Watson has a painted-on smile through the whole song that it just,
She had no emotion
There was no
whatsoever.
She doesn't
emotion.
look
Yeah.
mesmerized that
Like,
there is
no.
a show going on in front of her. She just looks like
it could have been a really charming thing, but instead it just like, oh, that's not a comfortable smile. It looks like you've seen this
Yeah.
20
Well,
times already.
Speaking into the whole green screen emoting thing, I just think, in general, that's
That's a
something-
trick.
It's
It
something
is.
that there's only like two actors I've seen do it well. It's the gentleman who played Gollum, and I'm forgetting his name,
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis, who's done many things in green screen now that are all wonderful because he's great.
But he is the green screen
Yes,
character.
and a non-green screen actor that did a wonderful job with it, Benedict Cumberbatch. I thought he did great as Smaug.
she's had
But they
8
are the
movies
characters,
to work on
not-
the green screen.
That's
Yeah.
also true.
That is very
There
true.
So
I
much
felt
green
like she
screen.
was so serious in this role. Like, if you watch
And I thought-
the
and I liked her,
animated,
though.
She's carefree, but like this, she was so
But
serious.
and Emma Watson, if you look at the behind the scenes and you look at the things she's posted, she says this is her favorite princess. She's
Yeah.
so excited, and then you look at the way she brings to the
And you're
character,
like-
and you don't see it.
yeah.
It's like you think you'd be a little bit more excited if this is your
Yeah.
favorite
It
princess.
could have
of all
just been a
time.
bad character choice of trying to project the stoicism of a wiser person in this era, but it maybe just didn't read.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't bad. That's my whole thing. Is that like, it's not a bad movie, because it's being compared.
Do you think it was cast correctly?
No.
No.
Who would you have picked? Let's start with Mrs.
Ooh.
Potts, because I thought that was a big miss.
Yeah,
I
Angela
love
Lansbury.
Emma Thompson, and it was a miss. Like, she couldn't carry the role.
Yeah,
Just cast Angela Lansbury.
that's true.
Yeah, I don't know who I would cast.
I mean, if they are
otherwise.
casting James Earl Jones as Mufasa again in The Lion
Yes.
King,
Yeah.
why not bring back?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
I felt like Gaston was.
I felt like
I
that was
spot
good.
on. His
I enjoyed
singing,
him.
I felt like could have been a little bit like deeper. He didn't have like a deep enough
Like
voice
enough
for
of
me.
a-
Yeah, he didn't
Needs
have that.
bravado.
Yeah.
I felt like Josh Gad did fine as LeFou.
Yeah, I thought the two of them were
Um,
pretty enjoyable.
Yeah.
Beast, Dan Stevens was fine as the Beast. The only
Mm-hmm.
thing that also bothered me with the CGI with him was if you watch the ballroom scene, she is so focusing on the dance, like it doesn't seem natural.
Well, and that was
It's
my
so
problem during
awkward. It's just like
Be Our Guest, too.
That was my issue when I like really started noticing the CGI was the ballroom scene.
Yeah.
Because she's like very like tense and awkward, like holding someone's arm.
Well, it's because it was her
it's
first
him,
dance.
But he's on stilts.
And he could kill her. No, he's a beast.
Well,
Barely.
but it was Dan Stevens on stilts.
Yeah, like
So
Dan Stevens on
she's
Stilts
like-
would make a great album name. I'm just putting that out
I was
there.
gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be better. What's up with Dan Stevens on Stilts? It's the first
There
song.
you
This
go.
one's called Beast.
Beast. Ska Punk, right? Like it has to be ska
So
punk.
do you have any questions about the movie, Cameron?
So you mentioned exposition, then go a little bit. Does it at any point feel like if there were elements removed that they added to this film, would it have made too much of a difference overall? Like if you had taken them out, would you have enjoyed the movie more or less? Any of the extra stuff?
Oh, I wouldn't tell you to go see the movie if they
okay,
didn't add
okay.
it.
So it
Because
makes
I
that
think
much of a
that's... Well, if they would have removed it, then it would have basically been a clone of the original with
With
not
other
as strong
singers.
of sings and not the same amount of charm.
Yeah.
And how much did the auto-tune read overall? Because I know that was commented on the previews.
I forgot about it after a while.
yeah, I
Like,
was
that
gonna say-
was...
I got used to it up until there's the whatever was leaked that we listened to in November. Like there was one line of Emma Watson singing, and I got to that point in the movie, and that's
It
when it
just came
hit
back.
me again. I was like, I heard this before. This is my first introduction. And it's really auto tuned. But yeah, I got used to
Was that during the Sound of Music moment on the hill?
No, it was halfway
Okay.
through the movie when she's in the castle.
Oh, was that? It was the song that Maurice sings at the beginning, right?
Maybe. Yeah.
Which was very
No.
charming. That was.
No, whatever got leaked. in
I don't remember
November,
what was
and they
leaked. I
had
remember
it.
it happened. Was it something there?
No.
Something.
I don't know. I
It
don't
wasn't
know.
there before.
And was there anything that was a major departure from, like, 'cause I know they did,
The Enchantress is completely different.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I actually thought that was well done.
Yeah.
Maurice and Belle's backstory is fleshed out, and I thought that was a good addition. I mean, it's not necessarily needed, but the way it fit into how they were telling the story and the development of the characters and relationships, it worked really well.
And they attempt to switch their roles. They try to make Belle more of the handy,
Yeah, she was more
Inventor
of the
type.
inventor.
and
Which
he's more of
was
an
so
artist.
very minimal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I still I came out of it being like, wait, he was still an inventor, right? Like, I didn't
You didn't
see the
know.
change.
You're like, what?
Like,
No, he was an artist. He was painting through the whole thing. But it was like, I don't know that you needed all the changes, but they were nice. And if they didn't have the changes, I wouldn't tell people to go see
Yeah.
the live action version. Because I think those are what made the movie live action instead of just a recreation of the original. So you're going to go see it?
yeah, I'll go see it.
All right. Well, you brought back from Portland
From the mythical land to the north.
there's this awesome bookstore up in Portland called Powell's Books. I've been
Yeah.
going there since I was a kid. You got to experience it. How many times have you been there? Was this your
That
first?
was my very first. It
Oh,
is
first of many, I hope.
huge. Like, I love bookstores in general. They're one of my favorite things. But just walking in there, you're like, there's floors. There's floors of books.
And then like the weird
Yeah, it's
doorways
like
and
half
stuff.
stairs,
So
yeah.
you brought back Star Trek Mad Libs and Penguins Hate Stuff. Both great books.
These are my
I
contributions.
spent probably 10 minutes reading through Penguins Hate Stuff
You know
because
who loves
Cameron knows
books?
how much I love penguins and books. Who? But
BaconMan loves books.
Bacon Man does love
Bacon Man
books.
loves books.
You are
absolutely
so right. Mr. Producer, it has to happen. Bacon Man, go.
BaconMan
Two in the same show!
I stopped breathing for a second.
That was amazing.
was
You know what the
passed out.
best part about Bacon Man
What's the best part about BaconMan?
is when you watch Caitlin's face during
I
Bacon
think because
Man.
my face was like. he
She's like, how do
doesn't
I do
like
this?
Books, really? So.
All right, so
pictures.
tell me article of clothing.
Spell sports.
Anybody on the show?
Dress.
Dress. Okay. A noun.
Bacon.
Bacon.
Ooh, there.
Call choice.
Caitlin with the bacon.
That came from Caitlin too. Another noun, please.
Left sock.
And then a plural occupation. Occupation plural.
Baristas.
Baristas.
Is it
Baristas?
baristas or baristas?
Baristas.
We'll go with
That's what I've been
baristas.
told.
All right, we'll continue this later.
Okay.
Hopefully by the end of the show we finish it. Pirates of the Caribbean celebrated its 50th anniversary over the weekend. We were there. Murray actually was there day of, but we were there before and after and went on the attraction. Caitlin doesn't like pirates,
I
so
wasn't
she
even in
stayed
town,
home.
So.
Excuses,
So
excuses.
you went home.
I went home.
And I was in Portland among actual pirates.
Mhm.
Well,
So,
pirates that dress like them.
Jack Sparrow was around. There was food that tasted like lemon but looked like gold.
There was
Pirates
a
were
lot
singing
of
and
people.
dancing and chasing people around, and the attraction reopened, and we went on it. What'd you think of it? This is going to be a short segment, by the way.
Yeah, nothing changed except for the
No, because the pirate
I heard
that
the flames got flamier.
the flames got flamier, and they fixed the effect with the broken ceiling in the fire.
Yes,
where it's
yes,
all
yes,
moving again.
Yay.
Great. Other than that, I was like, what?
well, the skeleton pirate that has the
He has kelp on him.
yeah, huge difference.
They added kelp.
There's kelp, and you can see the smoke pirate. What do you call it?
Smoke
The
pirate?
waterfall
water
Like
screen.
the
projection.
screen thing.
This,
Yeah.
yeah, that one.
Oh.
No, it's but you
works
can
again?
actually see who it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
you can
uh,
see Davy. Is it Davy Jones? Yeah, you can see Davy Jones again. It looked polished. It looked good. The lighting was better. The going through the burning buildings thing was all working again, and that's always cool.
Mhm.
But it was there, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it looked like an insanely long line. I guess it turned out to be 15 minutes, and just people
23.
No, I'm saying earlier in the day.
Mm-hmm.
It was stretched pretty much to mansion after like some.
Oh my gosh.
Double backs.
Yeah,
so,
it was
haunted mansion. So haunted Pirates of the Caribbean mansion.
Yeah, haunted.
the dead
Pirates of
mansion tells no tales.
Yes.
Uh,
They're just moving in together. It's fine.
but I guess people just like weren't walking fast enough, and like that's why the line looked so long.
So, human problem.
And
Yeah.
so New Orleans Square in return was just packed, and it was we got stopped by guest research. They were like, "So how was your experience?" We're like, "There was a lot of people. That's it. We just wanted to take a DAPSCAF picture. Hashtag DAPSCAF 2017."
This is the perfect opportunity.
And
to
so
reference.
she's like, "Oh, so you were just there for the photos and the atmosphere?" And I'm like, "Sure, you can put that us on your
Yes.
thing. Like that'll work."
This is the perfect time to reference that we have many articles about supply and demand on dapsmagic.com about slots. You can learn why there are so many people and what you can do to stop it. Nothing.
Just stop going.
Yep, that's your option.
Stop
That's your
demanding.
option. I thought you were gonna plug DAPSCAF. I was like, "Oh, that's cool.
Right.
Oh, DAPSCAF.
Yeah,
You should
go for it."
If you have coffee at any point, you
Or
take-
tea.
or tea,
or
maybe
refresher.
some tea, something with drinky in it.
Doesn't have to be Starbucks.
Doesn't
Doesn't
although
have
it's
to be a
preferred.
Sunday.
It does not have to be Sunday, though. It comes most on Sundays. We are around the park most often, but anywhere in the world. I think we just had one from Portland from you. Where you take a picture of your coffee in scenery, and then hashtag it with DAPSCAF 2017, because we are in 2017 right now, and as well as tag the DAPSCAF page, which does exist on the Instagrams. Follow DAPSCAF on Instagram as well.
And maybe someday we'll follow through with our plans and make a book of the year of
Yes.
DAPSCAF, because that would just be hilarious.
Get your entries in early,
Yes.
like now.
You too
Like we
could be
talked
in my
about doing
coffee
it for
table.
last year, but we never did.
Yeah.
So we'll see
Just
if it
my
actually
coffee table,
happens.
No one else is.
And then I'm
Yeah.
taking Inception.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Let's do some more Mad Lib stuff.
Mad Libs.
Mad Libs.
Mad Libs.
An adjective.
Purple.
Okay.
I saw purple.
A verb.
Jumping.
Yes, that is a verb.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make it jump.
Okay.
No.
One more verb.
It's an adverb.
Dance. You seemed so unsure.
One more noun.
Glitter.
Glitter. Yeah, it's a good choice.
Glitter.
Solid choice.
My head.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
It's gonna be that right.
Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. So Mulan, there were some. What? Oh, we have a meme. I didn't look up. I'm
He
sorry.
did a very dramatic like movement, and then you kept going, and he got very dejected.
I guess we're gonna stop and look at a meme. If you can't stand the heat of March, magic, stay off the frying pan. William, you're baking me crazy.
Oh.
Would you like to comment on that, Caitlin?
Nope.
Are you sure?
I think Bacon Man would like to.
Bacon
Bacon
Man.
Man.
Yeah, let's do some more bacon. Yeah.
I will say, I think my favorite part is at the very end of that video when he just turns around and he does make the shot, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, we need to show
Like,
Bacon
he
Man
did make that.
making the hoot. Yeah, that's great. Let's talk about Mulan first. And
Move on first.
so Mulan, some information was released over the weekend. I think it was from the director Nikki Caro. Caro, how do you say it? We'll find out in the next year or so.
Yep.
There will not be. It's not a musical.
Thank goodness.
That's
Thank
a good
goodness.
choice.
Great.
That's
Okay.
a great choice.
Yep.
I
It looks
still
like
call
they're
you
going to
for
be.
Bacon Man.
That's just how
True fan.
crazy it is. Looks like they're going to be filming in China,
Good.
which is also very cool. People are going to be taking martial arts classes.
We know when.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
That would be
She
amazing.
needs to be in it.
And I think they're going to be trying to cast people that
Oh, good. Eagles.
Good.
that are actually Chinese.
That are racially accurate.
Yes,
like-
that are
Yes.
racially, which is kind of the path they're taking on a lot of things.
It's correct and good. I'm
Yeah.
glad.
Do you think it's going to be an action movie?
Of course, it's gonna be an action movie. There's no way they can do it any other way. I don't think.
I feel like they'll get through it, and then they'll be like Rogue One, where they're like, this was too dark, and they'll have to like do
To
research.
back it off.
I just really hope that like right before the training sequence, even if it's not a musical, you just hear that just a little bit, and everybody in the
Just
audience
kind of like
goes,
the little hints to it.
Yeah.
I think it has to be an action movie, and they haven't called their shot as far as what they're going to be rating it yet, right?
Oh, not yet. No.
Or-
I wouldn't be surprised if they go PG or PG-13. I think it would probably PG.
I'm betting PG.
Yeah.
It seems like almost all of them have been PG
Yeah.
for their live action remakes. Do you have anybody that you would really like to see in any of the roles?
Oh goodness.
Like, it's kind of a hard question.
Well, I wonder if they're going to go the route they did with Alan Tudyk for Moana,
Mhm.
which is to say he was the one non-racially accurate character because he was represented by a anomaly.
Yeah, how
in
much
the universe.
CGI do you think this is going to have?
I think, from Mushu,
I don't want Mushu in this.
I think
I'm gonna be
he's
very
going to
honest.
be.
I don't want him in this.
Yeah, how would...
Exactly. Like,
Well,
as much as I love Mushu in the original, I feel like if you're gonna derive it from the original, you can't put Mushu.
There's going to be Mushu.
Yeah, Mushu's going to be in it. Like, that's... Well, here's the thing. The only recasting from the original cartoon that I would love to see is for the ancestors have George Takei come back.
Yes.
It would be... Because he's perfect. Like, it'd be great.
That would work.
He's the ancestor. It's the only casting I would love to see again.
Okay.
That is correct, though. He is of Japanese ancestry, not Chinese.
That is very true.
I feel
Good
like
point.
Ming Na as like her mom would be kind of a cool nod.
That'd be a fun cameo. Okay.
Or just Mulan.
But true.
Jason Awesome would like to see Eddie Murphy return.
See, that works in cartoon universe. I don't see... You know who actually would be perfect as Mushu?
Who?
Jackie Chan.
I had that thought as I was
It's
introducing it.
perfect because he's great at comedic roles. We've seen him do comedy very, very well.
True.
And I think it'd be really fun to have him in
So be an action dragon?
Yeah. Well,
Dragon.
I mean, I don't think they're going to mocap it or anything, but it would just be fun to have his voice.
Oh,
for
so you're
it.
going to have Andy Serkis do it.
Yeah.
And Benedict
I-
Cumberbatch is the whole.
Funny story about Andy Serkis, I actually bumped into him in Santa Monica once. And
Which one was
after
he in?
I bumped into him, I was like...
That was a good story.
He's
That was a
actually kind of
funny...
short. Short.
That was
He's
so
actually kind of
funny.
short.
You know how we should celebrate this
That
story?
was funny.
You know how we should celebrate this, though?
How?
A
Bacon
little
Man?
bit of bacon. Yeah.
Bacon
Little
Man.
bit of Bacon Man.
Just
Little.
a bit.
Let's do some Bacon Man.
Little, like, as a second.
Oh, Bacon Man at work! Oh!
So good. I want to know if he drove to the... Because I know that park isn't far from our house. So I want to know if he
Bacon
drove
Man
to the
has
park,
You
powers.
don't live there anymore.
Or if he walked to the park. If he wore that in public. and
We're sure
if
hope.
he, like,
Well, he's
put
in
it on when he
public.
got there,
He's
like,
Bacon Man.
I want to see Bacon Man at the mall.
He is not the hero we
like in a
deserve,
mall strip, right?
but he is the hero we need.
He's the hero we deserve.
I want to see Bacon Man at a cafe eating bacon.
What are you going to be having?
Isn't that
Sausage,
cannibalism?
actually, please.
What?
Isn't that cannibalism?
I just like to imagine like the hostess being like, table for how many? Just one. Like he's very proper. He sits by himself. He has his tea.
What?
So,
Wait, I have a
final question on Mulan.
I got this.
A Bacon Man question? Go ahead. That's important.
So Spider-Man was bit by a spider. Was Bacon Man bitten by bacon?
No, pig.
Yeah, take it.
Bacon Man, explain your backstory,
Oh, no, better. Tweet your backstory.
Tweet
Yeah.
your backstory.
or make a video of your backstory.
That would work too.
Make a video.
Yeah.
I'm sure he will. Prediction for Mulan: 1 thumb up, 2 thumbs up. What do you think?
I'm going to go 2.
Two
I
thumbs
like
up?
this so far.
Medium.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go there both of them.
The correct answer is 2 thumbs up. It's going to be a great movie. We're going to love it, and it might be the best. It's going to be better than Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
People just may not
all that
realize
right
it
now.
because I think it's going to be different. So I think this being different is a good thing. All right, let's finish this thing up.
Yeah.
Verb.
Squelch.
Ah, good
I
one.
don't like that.
You've been holding on to that one, haven't you?
Just a bit.
Where's
Noun.
your word card?
Katie.
Okay. You're going to regret that one.
Oh, I can't wait.
A plural part of the body.
Feet. I almost said foots.
Feet.
Realized that's not actually.
Verb.
Walk.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Good.
Good on that
And
one.
number.
13.
42.
I was going to say 37.
That
That's
one? Okay.
Bacon Man
Producers
Button.
saying 42. We're
Producers
going
call
with
us
42. Yep.
Thank
All right. You want to hear the...
Do we?
this is
No, I'm
called
scared.
The Red Shirt,
Oh
a cautionary tale. Everyone knows that if you're wearing a red dress on the USS Enterprise and are asked to join the landing Bacon, you should make sure to fill out your last will and left sock. In fact, 73% of all deaths occur to those baristas who are wearing red shirts.
True.
If you go to Starfleet Academy and are placed in the engineering or security fields, there are a few purple tips to stay alive.
Yep, just a few of them.
Here they are. 1. Hide. If no one sees you, no one can jump you to join the landing party. 2. Stand in the back. Let the red shirt in front of you dance a glitter to the chest.
Yep, dance glitter to the chest.
3. Duck. Have you ever seen a red shirt squelch behind a Katie or do a shoulder roll?
No, I haven't.
Neither.
Yeah.
4. Keep your feet crossed. Just because 73% of red shirts walk doesn't mean that you have to be one of them. Be a part of the 42% club.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
You know what those tips reminded me of? Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Yes, 5D's
Like,
dodgeball.
that's what that just reminded me of.
That's exactly what it is. So if you liked it, maybe we'll do another one some point. If you didn't like it, maybe we'll do another one sometime. That's how this works, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's our show, sorry.
It's all the same. So the big question is, you might have seen on our Instagram beforehand, before the show, which is Geeks Corner, and you can search for that and find it. A foot in the corner of our screen. Can we see said
What?
foot? That is the
Foot.
foot of power. The question for everyone today is whose foot?
Who foot?
Hashtag who foot,
Hashtag who foot.
which means whose foot is making a cameo on Geeks Corner tonight.
And maybe we'll tell you.
Hashtag who foot.
And maybe next week, if we're feeling generous, we will tell you if you were correct.
Hashtag
Right?
who foot.
Just like we told you the theme for your birthday present, right, Mr. Bruce? Did you ever figure it out?
I'm just going with random stuff at Target.
You keep trying. There's nothing random about it. But anyway, that is all the time we have
Do we
for
want
you.
the full bacon video? Just saying.
You want to watch the whole bacon video?
Whole bacon video.
Whole bacon video.
Oh, bacon, bacon.
All right, play the whole
Oh,
bacon
bacon.
video. Go for it.
Bacon!
Oh, yeah. Bacon.
That's fine.
This Sunday, bacon.
Hey. Yeah, you're probably wondering why I'm dressed like this. Well,
We are.
tomorrow night, it's Geeks Corner, 9:30 p.m.
Or tonight.
Make sure you tune in. Lots of Disney talk, maybe some March Madness talk, who knows? Maybe some March Magic talk, because right now, Disney's doing their kind of March Madness-like thing called March Magic, where you pick your favorite attractions and hope that they win the tournament. And what do you win? Well, not a big trophy like they get in college basketball, but who cares? Anyway, make sure you tune in
Life-changing.
on Facebook Live, probably, because it seems like they're doing that a lot lately. Tune in on YouTube. If you don't know where to go, just talk to me, Bacon, William. Call me either one. Anyway, tune in tomorrow, 9:30.
There you go.
So good.
Made the shot.
Nailed it. Way to go, Bacon Man. If you liked Bacon Man, maybe we'll see more. And if you didn't like him, you'll definitely
going
see
to
more
see
because
more.
he will be
Always.
back, we hope, if we can get more content from him. Anyway, that is all the time we have for you this week. We hope you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on social media. Go to our Facebook page because we post stuff there once in a while, and you can watch us there too. But for now, we will see you around the corner.
Bye.